Good day, good day, good day, good day.
Good day, Aiden. It is your boy,
Aiden.
Yes!
And that's Connor. Today we're doing something.
Good?
We've done it once before with the Runaway Bride, but this is the first of a series of 8 watch-alongs in the lead up to the 60th anniversary celebrations.
Read that again, Aiden. Eight watch-alongs.
In which, over the next 8 weeks, we are going to be watching pretty much, probably roughly our favourite episode-ish of each season. You know, we'll probably... yeah.
Well, that would be the Empty Child Doctor Dances, but that's okay.
Well, maybe we're not going to do 2-parters because that'll take too long.
That's true. That's the only reason we're not doing it right here, right now.
But what we are doing is revisiting Rose.
You got to revisit Rose. It's the first episode. It's what kicked off the new era.
And both of our very first episodes of Doctor Who.
True, that was in 2005.
That's correct, Mendo. And yeah, so Rose is the episode that kicked it all off, and I don't think I've watched this episode since we reviewed it in 2020 for the podcast.
That's the same with me. Weird.
So not only did this episode start off our love for the show, a lot of people's love for the show, a new iteration of the show, but it also is what started our podcast. So what a way to celebrate 60 years reviewing Rose, watching Rose.
And if you don't subscribe, we'll quit.
Yeah, you should subscribe. God knows, we're filming this quite a bit in advance, so who knows how many subscribers we'll have by this point.
Yeah, it's March, so
please do subscribe, and that would be fantastic. And we're gonna drink some alcohol, watch a fantastic episode of Doctor Who, and just talk about it. A bit of a commentary, have a bit of a laugh.
Also, this will be available on Spotify and all streaming services as well. So if you want to just have a headphone in and have it on Spotify or something like that, you don't have to keep the YouTube video open.
Correct.
If our faces annoy you. Mm-hmm. You just want to hear our voices.
Which is very valid.
Yeah, probably. Aiden's smart now. He's got glasses. So,
do.
It's a bit more bearable, But, so Season 1, Episode 1, Rose, written by Russell T Davies, starring Christopher Eccleston and Billie Piper.
That's very correct. And also worth noting, about halfway through the episode, we're going to do like a drink/pause break, just so we can all be on the same page. And we'll count you down and we'll pause it from then, so you can pause at the same time, and then we'll pick it up shortly after that.
You can stretch, go to the toilet, get another drink, do some jumping jacks.
Yeah, do a backflip.
I'm
not going to do either of those. I might get a drink.
Are you going to do any of those at all?
Not a backflip or jumping jacks.
Okay, fair enough. I think we did jumping jacks last time, that's all right.
Alcohol consumption is probably what I'll aim for.
Yeah, you can go to the fridge and grab another beer.
Correct, Amendo. All right, shall we get into it?
Let's do it.
Let's review Rose in 3,
2,
1,
go.
Here we go. Alrighty. Yes. Okay.
All right, King.
Theme tune. I know we say this every time. Doesn't get old though.
Best opening title sequence.
Yeah, and we're not going to skip it because we're not Sims.
Never. I never skip the intros. Do you? Good lad.
Watching Succession at the moment has made me want to, just because it's a long theme tune, but it's so good. But it's like 2 minutes long.
I love the theme.
My finger always hovers over the skip button, but I can't quite press it.
Yeah, I think I think it's part of the show. I also watch the credits as well.
Yeah, that's fair. Do you read every credit? Mm-hmm. Every one?
Yeah. And I go on my hands and knees and...
Right, thank you, best boy.
Yeah, thank you.
Rose by Russell T Davies. This better be how the 60th starts. If it doesn't, I'll riot. How dare they try something new.
Didn't we say this with Runaway Bride as well?
Oh, true. The 2 episodes we've done watch-alongs with have started the exact same way.
Do you reckon it was like this?
I hope it starts like this. I would love that.
Not?
I know. Imagine.
And it would look so good now.
7:30.
Who directs this?
This is it Keith Brook?
Yes,
Keith
that's
Brook,
correct.
I think. Who
like
only directed 3 episodes, the other 2 being the Aliens of London and World War III 2-parter.
I'm a Jackie stan, alright?
We do stand Jackie here. This intro, man, the energy that like Murray provides, plus Keith Brook's direction.
Our boy Phil Collinson.
It's so good. I love the London vibes. The London vibes here very different than London vibes in like 2013 Bells of St. John, right?
You're right, by the way, Keith Brook. Yeah, no, definitely, yeah. I just love this start, man. I mean, there isn't... It's just straight into it, you know?
I love when I never noticed when they go into the shop there, Murray's score turns into like what's being played on the radio.
Yes,
Did you hear that?
It's like the in-store comms and all that.
Yeah, they've got the Series 1 and 2 vinyl on the PA.
Look at that.
That's not the best Sky replacement in the world,
That's
but
okay.
We'll move on.
So she works at the shop, Rose.
She does.
Does she not have a uniform, or they just all wear what they want, I guess?
That's a good point. Wasn't in the budget to get her a uniform. Just got to wear her clothes. Have you seen the character options figure of her in the red jacket, and she's like got this strange pose where she's like half running, like it's like Disco Dancing Rose, I think is what they call her.
I have not seen it. Is it that? Is it that?
I think it's that outfit. Yeah,
I have that doll. The figure.
The Disco Dancing figure.
It must have been.
Wow.
Oh, when she's like that.
Yeah,
I see what you mean.
It's a strange figure.
Wilson's dead. Billy was such a great pick.
She was, and I think being young at the time, I don't really know this, but just reading about people retrospectively there was so much hesitancy about her being cast, her being like a singer. Yeah.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And I don't think
she was such a great pick.
I think this might have been her first acting or one of her first acting things. So bold pick, but a great one.
Yeah, definitely an interesting pick, but it just worked so well. Man, this scared me so much as a kid. I was like, what are my parents making me watch? Are they trying to like traumatize me for life?
Make me scared of dummies.
The Autons, the classic villain. Yeah, I'm like, what's going on here?
Very spooky. Oh, turn the lights on, Billy.
Bit lighter now. This reminds me of the upstairs at our old school in the
drama studio.
The drama studio,
it does look a lot like that, doesn't it?
Which is what no one will know what we're talking about. That's okay.
I think our drama studio was significantly messier than
very creepy vibes out there.
Yeah, man. I spent far too long up there on my own as well. So
we don't want to know what he was doing.
I mean, I've had times up there where I wasn't on my own. That's for another time. Bloody high school.
A lot of stuff happened. This is just creepy, man.
It is. Series 1 Murray is just like something else, right? It's like a slightly different vibe, and I love it. It's so 2005.
He's always just been... I have next to nothing bad to say about him. It was just insane.
How many times do you reckon we're going to comment on Murray's score during this episode?
That's mostly what it is, isn't it? It's just creepy as fuck, man.
Ooh, an Auton.
This shot on the score when it moved, I was just so traumatized.
Yeah, it like moves out of the shadow and into the light.
And then the other one moves in the background, and you look at the other ones going like, oh, are they going to move as well? Like,
funny, haha.
So that was great. So that was also just someone wearing like a silicone suit or something.
Yeah.
That looks really good. It actually dead set looks like a dummy.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that even in 2023.
Yeah, bring the Autons back, baby.
Justice for Autons. Bring them back, babes. Are you ready, Connor?
Run.
Better run.
Ready for some karate chop action?
No.
I always love how I hit the pipe. It's so satisfying, and the water comes out.
Run. Dun, 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 dun.
Always so satisfying.
So good. Have you read the Target novelization of this, Connor?
I have.
Very good, isn't it? Yeah, it's the one Target you've read, isn't it?
The Run Target novel I read, yeah.
Yeah, it's very good.
I love how you can see them coming out the bus.
I know. It's good.
Yeah, they somehow made it a theory that Clara's mum died
in the Auton attack. That's right. Yeah,
which is actually really cool.
Yeah, there's lots of little things like that, isn't there?
That was written by Russell, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Dude, so cool.
And there's also a moment where they reference Donna sleeping through it all, I think.
Yes, yeah. Donna Noble slept through all of it.
Introduction of Chris, how you feeling? I mean, introduction of the Doctor for a whole new audience.
He always gets a bit Wilson's dead. He always gets a bit on a bit left out.
You think?
I don't know. People don't really talk about him anymore. But I like as a Doctor. But I think he's so great and always will. And every time I watch him, I get reminded why I loved him so much. And he'll always be our first Doctor.
I'm so glad he only has one season as well, because it's one perfect season. And I'd love to see him come back. But there's also an element of he's got one perfect season. Why come back and possibly? Why come back for
the 60th?
Yeah. Like, I'd absolutely nut if he does come back.
Run for your life.
Do you remember on all the UK TV ads? That's what they'd use?
Run for your life. Yeah, and they'd also had it on the season 1 box set. When they were trying to sell the DVD, they would always use that. I remember just like finding him so, like, when I first watched this, like, finding him so, like, heroic, and what a hero, and he was funny, and he was cool, and he wasn't scared of the Autons, and just...
Do you remember... You got all the individual...
Better times.
You got all the individual DVDs, didn't you?
I did, yeah, the volumes, yeah.
Yeah, I got the season 1 box set, which I've now gifted away because I have the Blu-rays. Although part of me is like, I wish I had them. But I gifted them away to someone, but I did steal the little magazines that came with them out because I was like, these are amazing.
Xavier's like, didn't they come with booklets?
These booklets? Where'd the booklets go? Great introduction to the TARDIS.
I have the...
and how good's that little theme as well?
Oh.
But yeah.
One of my favourite things I've got is the specials on Blu-ray.
Right. Oh, yeah, you do, yeah.
Yeah, that's a really cool...
Which I also have, so...
Yeah, but I had the actual box set.
Yeah.
Do you have the actual box set?
It's a Blu-ray box set, yeah.
Not... Oh, do you?
It came in the 1 to 7. What do you...
No, I had the individual, like, 1 to 5 on the actual collector's box set.
I'm very confused.
It had its own original release. It's called The Specials, and it was just one DVD instead of it being in the box set.
But, yeah, it's like one thing with all the discs in it.
Yeah, do you have that?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
It's in my 1 to 7 set. Because it comes with individual of all of them.
I see.
Within seconds of death. How good's this like introduction of...
We're having a beer.
We get Mickey. Yeah.
Is there a match on? Was that you with AFL?
That's literally me whenever Freo's playing. Actually, when Freo's playing, I wouldn't be here. I'd be I'd be watching
the Freo talk starts again, folks.
Yeah, Rose would come home and she'd be like, "Where's Aiden?" I'd be like, he's at the footy. Can't you come back? I almost died. No. Wouldn't miss a minute, mate.
Hey, Freo's final 5 minutes.
That's it.
The power state.
What did you... Yeah, no, the whole reason I was asking about the DVDs before was because, do you remember... I had the Series 1 box set, which was like a TARDIS thing, but I didn't have the full big TARDIS one, and there's like a bigger special edition one that was like an actual TARDIS box.
Right. I remember that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Was that it?
That's all.
Oh, okay. Sorry, there was more to that. That's all right.
Should I say more?
There's no point getting up. No job to go to. I'm really annoying doing stuff like that. She's only meant to be 19, hey?
Yeah, which I don't think you quite buy. I think she's 18 in this, isn't she? Because it's in
18,
in Doomsday. She says like, "I'm 19 years old, and this is the day I died."
Well, I think because they skip a year in Aliens London.
Yeah, but that doesn't change her.
Yeah, it should be a year older. And I guess not.
So she's 18 here.
Well, she wouldn't be technically, but she kind of is because she'd be in... That's weird. That's weird. That is weird.
Yeah. The cat. It's a pussy cat.
What's new, pussycat?
Watch out for the pussy.
This is great commentary from us.
Yeah.
Hello.
It's like you could be listening to the official commentary on Series 1 with like Russell T Davies and that, but instead you're listening to us.
What I was thinking while writing this was... This is so good.
Oh, it's this scene.
Strange man, I'm a virgin.
Were you talking about Moffat being horny?
Dude.
But Russell's writing this.
I never got that when I was young.
Really?
Yeah, I was just like, what is she doing?
You're like, oh, yeah, anything could happen, right?
Yeah, what's...
Yeah.
So this is the first time he's seen stuff again?
Yeah.
I love the... You know, the official picture of him doing that.
With the cards, yeah. No, the pussy.
It's so good.
I love the little sound as well. Little new. This is good comedy.
Yeah, I love how she just thinks he's joking.
I know.
Because Vicky did it.
Chris, who is a very serious actor,
Yeah,
what do you think he was
thinking?
thinking during this?
He asked to be the doctor, remember? And he's like, oh, now I'm doing this shit. Yeah, I love how that's how they cover up Jackie not hearing it by having her fucking...
The hairdryer. Oh no, not the table.
It's literally just got its palms on her. I don't know how it's stuck on. That's what I never got.
It's got to take a lot of acting to pull that off, though, right? And they do. They do a great job with it.
So good. Aha.
Ah.
So many funny moments. Oh, the classic power stay. Why? It's Clara's staircase from the time
Doesn't
of the
the
Doctor.
power estate like change? Like later in the season, it's a different estate looking, and then
In season 2.
yeah, how good is this? You never notice, but this is like a one shot. And I know it's just like a classic tracking back
Yeah.
one shot, but it's more about the performances, I think.
Yeah, no, it takes a lot of effort, even if it's just something like this.
Yeah.
The score.
Very good.
I do just remember just loving it so much and being so just impressed and
Yeah.
instantly into it.
Yeah, definitely. Such a, it's just all this stuff is just a great like introduction, right? Like, it sets up so much.
Yeah, it is one shot as well. Far out.
And the suburban feel is so good. I even love, it's so nostalgic to see even like the cars in the background that I like.
Yeah.
They all these like the garages and what are they, like storage units?
Yeah.
It's just so
This-
British and
This would have been 2004 when it was filmed, probably. Hey.
yeah, because it came out in, was it March?
Yes.
Yeah, March or May, I think.
It's true. It is one shot. Wow.
You never noticed?
I think I did, just unconsciously.
Well, I think it's one of those things where it's like it's a great choice because you never notice that it's a one shot because it's just
Yeah.
like a great. It doesn't draw attention to itself. It just
Sometimes that's the best stuff, is that it
Definitely.
doesn't draw attention to itself.
that's the problem I have with a lot of one shots these days is they're trying too hard to be a one shot.
Right. All the secret cuts and shit.
Yeah,
Hey, we went into a dark room. But the camera didn't stop rolling, trust us.
that's that chemistry instantly starting, right? Oh, this is excellent, isn't it? And this shot with the TARDIS in the
The TARDIS in
background.
the background, yeah.
Oof.
Literally, when I was young, I was like, what the fuck? Oh, it's such a great pilot.
It is,
Sorry,
right?
a reboot pilot, should I say.
Yeah, because it's so like, I know like obviously British TV doesn't really work in pilots, but
That's more of an American thing, isn't it?
yeah,
Unless you're Stephen Moffat.
but that joke took a minute for me to
Just
get.
full of jokes, me, aren't I? Christ. That's kind of like my job.
As X first monologue, that's excellent, right? It's
So good, man. Do you think there's an argument? I don't want to cause a war, but do you think there's an argument that this is a better pilot than Unearthly Child?
Oh, 100%. Unearthly Child is an interesting episode. I've not watched it in a long time.
Yeah, it's really good.
But it's great. No,
I love it, man. I think it's so good. Who knows? By the time this comes out, maybe I will have watched it.
Maybe.
And I think it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Fantastic. And you know
picture.
what? So
think
was I.
That's the picture they use in Love and Monsters when they have the shot
Yeah, it
picture
is,
of Rose
isn't it?
Hart. So who
Yeah.
took that picture? Who's randomly some person just going...
Someone sat there just looking through the bushes at them.
But I think the idea was there were people just following the Doctor around taking pictures
Yeah.
and people who spoke to him.
It's
and
interesting
stuff,
that the picture is the exact frame as the camera that we're watching.
Yeah, that was also on the promo pictures, but that's okay. It's like the PNG TARDIS all over again. Aiden's favourite.
I love it. That's brilliant. That kind of sound like Dan when he goes like, "Hey, hey!"
Here we go. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Classic Noel.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. No. Oh, no,
That
no,
was
no.
a grim joke.
Oh, dear. Yeah, we had to acknowledge it at some point. It's
Yeah, I
fine.
was like, when do we make some reference of Noel being a bad person?
I love how she just Googles Doctor. Sorry, on searchnet.com.
Search that.
Yeah, it's Doctor. It's like, you know how you search Doctor Who something and it always comes up, there's a Doctor Who did this.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, I
Yeah.
mean Doctor Who TV show. Like, you could look at, like, Doctor Who London, like you're trying to find a picture of the Doctor in London. It's like, there's a Doctor in London who did this. It's so funny.
Well, you type it like Doctor Who, and it's like Doctor Who killed a man.
Yeah, the
and it's
Doctor
like,
Who
what?
killed a man, yeah.
I love this little beetle that they drive
the
around
beetle
as well.
Alright, this is the best character, Craig. Is it Craig?
No, is it? Maybe it is.
Is it
No.
Craig? I think it's Craig.
I want to say, is it Carl? Not
No,
Carl.
it's Craig, isn't it?
Is it Craig?
Is it Craig? Craig Owens? Isn't it Craig? No, Craig
No,
Owens
that's
is...
the actor, isn't it? That's who plays Reese, isn't it?
No, Craig Owens is fucking Corden, isn't it?
Yeah, James Corden's character.
Oh, it's Clive.
Clive, that's it. We were close. We had the C.
One of your nutters. Clive. All right.
There's Clive, my boy. I love how he's in Big Finish as well.
Yeah, he has to be, man. He.
I wonder when that stuff's set. Oh, it's so suburban English. I love it so much. It just reminds me of my holidays and stuff, like to the UK, seeing family.
Clive has got it. If he was still alive, none of the bad events, Flux wouldn't have happened.
That's true. He would have stopped it, wouldn't he? Clive the hero.
He is, man. Rip the goat. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is that referring to the regeneration?
Yeah, I think so,
Right.
because they're talking about how like his
Right.
dad is the
and
other
they wouldn't know.
version.
They wouldn't
Yeah.
know the regenerate. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because we all know that Peter Davison looks so much like Tom Baker, and it could easily be his dad. So that's a terrible joke.
Yeah, and then one time turns into a woman.
It was nice they included that, because that's such a historical thing in Doctor Who history, because
Yeah,
Kennedy
that's what
was
they add.
assassinated on the 22nd.
I think that's why they might put it in.
I reckon, yeah. I think it was on the 22nd, or was it the 23rd?
It was the day before, I think.
Yeah, so 22nd.
21st, 22nd, one of those.
22nd, and then Who had on the 23rd, but everyone was too busy watching the news about it, so they did a rerun of The Unearthly Child, I think.
Didn't Russell say like he photoshopped them himself?
I can't remember.
He said there's some funny story about it.
Yeah, there is. But it's interesting that he chose not to use classic Doctor's faces, because I think he was really certain on this being like new, and you want as many people to be to join Doctor Who now, and not be like, oh, you should have watched all these classic Doctor Who's. And
Yeah, it blew my mind when you told me about the next Doctor being the first time you saw all the Doctor's faces.
I think that's right, yeah. And
Yeah.
I think you see drawings of them in his book.
That's
in
right.
Season 3.
In Human Nature.
Yeah, but-
yeah.
Yeah, so they really tried for it to be its own thing. It's just strange that in all these old pictures of the Doctor, it's all Chris Eccleston, but then it's also slightly written that this is his first adventures.
Yeah.
So it's strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
strange.
exciting though! Imagine watching this as like a fan who grew up watching classic Who.
Oh, you'd nut. Especially the Return of the Autons.
Yeah, dude, you'd be
Nutting.
like, where are the Time Lords? What's going on?
Non-stop nut.
Where are the bloody Time Lords at?
Here we go. Some solid bin action.
Oh, this is so classic, man.
Classic.
You really can't beat this. This is just so. I wonder what I'd think if I watched it now, though, without all the nostalgia.
Yeah, I know.
I'd probably think it's absolute poo.
I was like, something I love as well is just like the harsh light on them. 'Cause
Yeah.
you don't get that these days. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's all like
Dude,
you
that
want everything to look
overexposure
soft
is
and
so
stuff.
funny.
But I love it's so of its time.
Those season 1 cameras, so good. Oh,
That's some good
it
CGI.
looks like the Terminator, the T8-100, whatever the fuck it is. Where it goes all gooey. So the Autons can disguise themselves as bins as well. Is that what we're going at here?
That's I guess what's established. Or they make bin versions of themselves.
Where does he go when he gets like?
Gets in the bin,
I do
mate.
like how he twists around. That would have been hard to animate.
It would
He
have been.
twists around.
Like
yeah,
we can
like
talk
this.
shit about this
Yeah,
stuff,
that would
but
have been
like
that would have been hard to do.
they've got reflections on the bin. They're doing the best they can here. Oh look, it's where Noel belongs.
Where does he go though? It's just a bit. Oh, the burp.
He
You
just
have
hangs
to.
out. All right, let's pause this. Let's do a little drinks break.
All right,
okay.
Caden.
Let's pause it. Everyone, get your pause buttons ready.
Do
We're gonna
some jumping
pause
jacks.
in 3, 2, 1. We are paused at 23:33 in this. So pretty much halfway through. 20 minutes remaining. How good is that?
I'm having great fun, Aiden. You?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, halftime thoughts.
Oh, it's so great. It's just such a great pilot. Like, it really is. Obviously, I got nostalgia going into it, and I'm sure if I watched it for the first time without nostalgia, probably wouldn't like it as much.
Yep.
But it's just such a great pilot. It does everything right.
It's definitely a nostalgia fix, right? Like it
100%.
definitely is.
Yeah, I've got rose-colored glasses on for that, but...
Was that a pun?
Oh,
Rose-coloured glasses.
Wow, look at me
Hey.
go. Bleh.
All right, guys, we're going to cut ahead.
All right.
We'll be back in 3, 2, 1. And we are back, all refreshed and good to go, ready to continue Rose.
Few jumping jacks done.
Are you ready? Should we do a cheers?
Sure.
Let's do a cheers
To Rose.
to Rose.
May she always be the best pilot ever.
Wow. Other than Series 10, the pilot. What would you compare this to the pilot?
Oh, not at all. No.
This is better?
Oh, bro, 100 times better.
It is.
Maybe not as good as Unearthly Child. Nah, it's better than Unearthly Child. Okay, I'm sorry, there I said it.
Without seeing it, you know it's better than the
I've seen it. It's September, baby. I've seen it, okay? I've seen it.
So you're going to watch The Unearthly Child in the next, 6 months between
Yeah,
when
man,
we
it's a
film
time
this?
traveling show, isn't it?
True. All right. Well, let's get back into it. Once again,
Really enjoying
we are
it.
at 23:33. We're going to resume in 3, 2, 1.
So good. It's so good.
How about they do not notice that this is Mickey?
Pizza.
Pizza. Pizza.
Pizza.
She's like, oh, it's just Mickey.
What? Yeah, it's just exactly.
Just silly Mickey.
Why does this?
Just driving.
Does the Auton just not know how to act like?
Awesome
as
doesn't have a
human?
driving license, man.
Oh my god.
That's so funny. Jimmy Stone, who they reference here, isn't he in the band with Mickey in the Rose book? Because Mickey's in a band. I
I think so.
I think he might be one of the characters mentioned.
That's so damn. Russell do be the goat.
He is the goat, man. He is.
I love that world building stuff.
TARDIS books are so good for that kind of thing.
Babe, sugar, honey, sweetheart.
I like how she's just not at all like, babe, you look a bit plastic.
The different angles when they do that.
I know.
Darling, babe. I love that grip.
Strong grip.
That plastic grip. Donk. He's so good. Donk.
Boom. Amazing CGI. I love these extras in the background that I'm watching. Whoa!
It's like a cutting board. It's so funny.
Rips his
Dude,
head off.
the extras scream is so funny. Dude, it's just so great. I
fantastic.
just cut. Look, it's got no head. It's running around.
Running around, bro. That's me when I'm pissed and angry.
Yeah, it was just you last night.
Yeah.
It just running around. It's so good.
Dude.
How's it know for them? It's just like, I'm
question it,
gonna
dude. It's got
run
a
around.
sensor.
I'm just gonna fucking smack against the door.
Oh, it's so good what's coming. You just sense it. Can you imagine like the audience being like, TARDIS,
Yeah, dude,
it's coming.
They just be so excited. It's almost like the equivalent of what we're going to see in like the 60th. Where, like, there's so much exciting stuff that we don't know about. And we're like, oh, just give it to us now.
It's a shame that like I'm pretty sure the interior of the TARDIS was using all like the promo material for it, so it wasn't like a massive reveal. But it's still
That
very
is
cool.
right. Yeah, I wonder how that'll do with the 60th with all this kind of stuff. Like, will we see it before? I hope not. I want it to be a surprise.
Oh, it's such a tease as well. You
Yeah.
can just imagine classic fans being like, come on, show us the TARDIS, please. For the love of Christ.
Show us the money, honey.
I think there's been, no, I won't say this, it's slightly spoilery, but like just some similar set picks to this scene.
Correct. No comment.
Oh man, the score! Stop it, Murray!
Man, what a great pan.
It's great.
I think I saw that head at the experience.
And you're like, gonna put that in the bin?
I touched it and they told me off.
Did you stroke it? Like you stroked Peter's jacket?
I was grabbing it and there's an
got a
extra
stroke.
who screamed when he saw it.
Fuck, they're so good. The pauses, the beats of the scene. Perfect.
RDIS, that's time when the relative dimension is space. There you go, it's like he's an alien.
No.
I kind of wish he had a second season, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm so interested what it would be.
Same.
Especially like if it was a second season and slightly lighter in tone. Because season 2 is so much lighter.
Right.
Right? And I
Right.
think I wouldn't want another season of this. I think this is so perfect.
I wonder what it would have. I wonder if it would have been kind of similar to season 2.
Yeah, I wonder what it would be, right? And if he did season 2, you know, would he go and like what if the Russell run was just Eccleston and Russ,
Yeah.
right? For like 4 seasons. Like what if
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so interesting.
Guess history had its own plans.
I love this setting.
So good.
Whenever I go to London, I walk along this like
So
bank
great.
here because I'm like, this is the bank. Fuck, I love London, eh?
He's a lot more alien than other doctors for sure.
Definitely. The North. This was also a scene that was
My mum
always used in the
loved that
UK
line.
TV adverts.
All the British audience.
Yeah, be like, they all have a North.
I'm from up north.
I'm not. Yeah, my mum
I'm
was
from
like,
up north.
I'm Northern. I'm from Northern England, mate.
Oh, but did you
from?
slap your knee when you heard that?
Yeah, Northern. Well, that's like Jodie sounds like my mum. That's what's
That is
so
true,
interesting.
actually.
And I said that to her.
She's from up north.
She's from. I'm not North.
Up north.
I'm the 30th doc. I can't do it.
Hello. Anti-plastic.
Ah, man, I wish I could just visit London like once a year. I fucking love this city so much.
That's what we're filming our
movie.
yeah.
The 50% movie. One day, mate.
I recall them doing this shot as well in the trailers where he smiles.
Yeah.
They need a lot from Royce, didn't they?
What? Yeah.
Dude, X so good. That shot is so...
Oh. Fantastic.
Hey! We have to recreate that shot of us running.
Oh, we've got to. This is where the missing episodes are. Let's go.
Go! If Aiden had it his way, we'd be on e-scooters. Like.
Oh, dude, we got so many good ideas for this fucking show.
Hey, man, it's the future. We're using e-scooters.
Please subscribe so we can do this one day.
I've stood there as well.
Yeah, it's great.
So
dude.
great, man. The breast implants. That's such a good line.
Underrated line.
Some would say the most underrated. Fantastic.
You got that wrong.
No, I knew that. I was just
Oh yeah, you said it
It was the same
right.
beat
No,
drop
yeah,
as
whatever.
was before. Fuck you. You get everything wrong.
I do. I'm actually terrible at quotes.
Really?
Yeah, I suck at them.
We need Troy. Evie just reading it the second they say out their lips the whole way through.
I know. A bit red. It's actually redder than I remember.
Do you think they actually filmed this under London?
Yeah, they have all this under there.
This is on set
Yeah,
location.
this is all real, Connor. Don't worry.
I think this is when...
Don't Google it.
I think this is when someone nearly died.
No, because it was a burning couch fell on someone. I reckon it's more...
A burning couch?
Yeah, so we saw...
Is that
That's
what
one
that
of
is?
the heavily rumoured but most likely true behind-the-scenes fact of this episode is a burning couch fell onto extras. I reckon that's more focused on like when the Autons start to invade. Spoilers in the next like 5 minutes.
Bro, what if someone's watching this for the first time? Could you
And they're
imagine
listening
this
to
is
us.
their first introduction is to hear us talk about it?
I don't think anyone has gone, I want to watch Doctor Who. Let
I'll
me get the
listen to it.
50% boys and put it on.
I think it's a great way to start.
A thing down there.
So he knew, yeah. Damn, Doctor, you do be ruthless, don't
You
you?
harsh, man.
Look, despite Noel, obviously Mickey's, I guess, a character. Well, not I guess, he is a character. I do like how he changes in season 2. He becomes so different, you know.
Yeah, no, it's
His
annoying
character
because
is great.
he's such a good character and he's
I
a
know,
fun inclusion. So
I guess it's the art and the artist, you know.
it's just that annoying line that you have. That
Yeah,
you
I
ride.
find it really hard to detach, but
Yeah, because it's one of those things where it's like I don't want to always, whenever I talk about these episodes and talk about Mickey, I don't want to always have to be like, oh, it's
Yeah.
the same. He's a shit bloke, right?
you had a funny joke though.
Yeah, I just thought I'd do a joke and get it over with.
It was a good way to do it. You broke the ice.
We were all thinking it, mate.
Yeah.
Me, you, Chris, Noel, Billy, the listeners, we all thought it.
Anyone but that dickhead.
You know what aged really badly? Was in like,
That big pit of fucking goo.
yes.
But in that big anti-plastic.
In like series 2 of the podcast, I got you a personalized cameo from Noel saying happy birthday to you.
Hey, it's classic. You gotta love that.
Poorly aged things.
That's a great present. What's my next
Not
one?
so great if I got you it now.
What's my next one? John Barrowman. Is that my 2023 one?
That's fucking funny. Oh, X so good
So that's
here.
so great.
Just like
Sorry,
starting
I was cracking jokes through that, but that was so great.
just starting to spread those breadcrumbs of the time warp, because
couldn't save any of them.
I remember when we reviewed series 1 and we were so impressed by like the serialized nature of how much they slowly revealed more information of the time warp, which we take for granted now because we know so much about it. But at the time, just getting slow bits of information about it were great.
Nah, definitely. I love dude. Jackie is so great. She's just the perfect character.
I love how it's
She's
like,
so funny.
oh, shop window dummies are coming to life.
better go do
Better
my
send
late
Jackie
night
to the
shopping.
shops.
Yeah, Jackie just wants to do a little bit of a shopping spree.
A little coincidental, but oh man, this is one of those. I've said this a couple of times in the podcast where there's like a rare episode where in 45 minutes you feel like you go on an adventure.
You do.
And this is one of those where it's like they do so much, such a range of emotions. Oh no, Clive.
Aiden, show some respect.
Rest in peace.
Show some respect for the goat. All right, let's put
Moment of silence for the goat.
Let's put
Moment
our
of silence.
flags at half mast.
That was me lowering a flag.
Look at what a true hero. He pushes his family away. He puts himself.
He attack, but most importantly, he gets shot.
He come back in Big Finish.
But most importantly, in Big Finish, he come back.
He come back. All of it. Clive. He just accepts it, you know.
I know. He's like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, he's like, I've wasted my life. Rip the goat. He's sad, man. I love Clive.
I know. I remember
I'm
watching.
sorry, I called you fucking. What did I call him? Keith or something? I'm sorry.
Kai.
Kyle?
No. What's Craig? Craig Owens.
Craig Owens. I'm sorry, I called you James Corden.
That's actually a big insult, to be fair.
Aiden's not a fan of the Late Show.
Is anyone? It's been cancelled.
They'll recast.
No, it's like been taken off air.
That's right, isn't it? Yeah. Actually, yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, I retract my statement. Where's that burning couch? Why do you see Clive's family just running away?
It'd be funny if just in the background of one shot we just see like a couch crushing some extras.
Yeah, it's like, all right, there it is. This used to terrify me so much. I love the little kid ones. They're just spooky as hell, man.
They are spooky. Autons as well. Such an interesting choice to be like, and a great choice for that reintroduction, because it's like a villain who they used a couple of times, but not overly common. You know, like they got a few Pertwee stories, and then that's kind of roughly it. So it's like an interesting choice to use.
I'd be keen to watch them at some point.
Yeah, maybe we can do one of those when we do a Pertwee story.
Yeah, it's
next.
September. BritBox is no more, and all the classic stories are on Disney Plus.
We can hope
to watch.
Stuff like this makes me kind of emotional, right? Like the nostalgia hits so hard in these like more emotive scenes.
Such a great scene.
Oh, fuck yeah, go Billy!
It's women power. Let's go, and it's not cringe. It's not cringe women power. It's just fucking sick. Like, it's how it should be done.
Mm-hmm.
This is how you do it. Mm-hmm. It's so good.
In 2023, it'll be like, I'm a woman, and I can
suddenly, yeah, there you go. She got the bronze. You know,
Russell gets that balance right of like
he does
doing what needs to be doing without you yelling it at your face.
Women get it done.
That's the boys, isn't it?
Girls get it done. Yeah, they're making fun of the whole Marvel thing. Yeah, that's how you don't do it. All right, let's do Rose Tyler. Let's do Martha Jones. Let's do Donna Noble, Amy.
I remember like there was like behind the scenes or Confidential where they documented how they did all those explosion shots, and it was all on a miniature.
That's it.
Yeah.
Aiden watched as a kid. I want to do that.
I want to be filmmaker.
I want to blow up stuff.
This is where my depression began.
Yeah, the dream that led to Aiden's downfall. I love how Mickey hugs the TARDIS.
Me?
I think Doctor Who did just kind of start all our dreams, you know?
Oh, 100%. I think that's what, like, it was so inspiring in that 6-year period of Confidential, 7-year period. Like, everyone, I think, just got so inspired about filmmaking because of Confidential.
Yeah, I think
whether
I thanked Russell the other day because I feel like
he started it all, dude. I think whether it's like you were just interested in actual filmmaking or like more just videography or like just anything kind of creative, I think this
even hearing Murray's score and I've only met one person. It was randomly on a night out at like a club who said they make like scores. It wasn't even at like a thing. Like it was just like I make like short film scores.
Yeah, I know a handful of
that's
composers,
awesome.
and yeah, it's always cool. So interesting because I love scores like Murray's scores, but in the stuff that I make, it's like the complete opposite. Like the scores that I go for are so much more minimalistic.
Well, you can't go for dun dun dun
Dun dun dun dun dun dun dun dun.
I like she just hangs up, doesn't get a fire. It's like, oh, you're alive, right? See ya. Literally.
Question here: that background, green screen in the TARDIS?
I think yes. I think they stopped doing that after Russell left, and I think they're just bringing it back now. I think I read something about that.
I think it's only this episode it's green screen.
There was something they did. Oh, maybe it was a backdrop or something.
Yeah, I think they go backdrops.
That's right.
And that's what they've always done since then.
So I read something. I don't know. I'm talking about all the time. We real.
But yeah, this is the one scene where I'm like, not so much on the monitor we're watching it on now, but when you watch it on a proper like 4K TV, you can kind of tell the crop of the green screen a
That's
bit.
pilot's view.
And it's 2005, dude. What are we complaining about?
I believe you're the only one complaining. We. There's no we, Aiden.
Sorry, what am I complaining about?
This is me, like, when I ask a girl out, she says no. Oh, okay. See ya.
I'm off.
The TARDIS will fly away.
PNG TARDIS.
We love it. That's the goat, alright?
The GOAT TARDIS, man. This is kind of abrupt, right? This ending, it's a little...
What, when she just runs off to it?
No, just this whole scene, it's quite quick, isn't it? This ending.
Well, what are we, like 42 minutes in? Probably didn't have much time left to do anything.
Yeah.
Dude, her whole life would never change if she just kept walking and he never came back.
That's a turn left situation right there.
I remember being so excited when he came back. It also travels in time. That's such a burn. That's such a fucking burn.
Bit harsh, one would say.
And that's it. And,
Perfect. Oh, here we go. Next time. Let's go.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh, I want to watch it so bad.
The Moxa Baboon. My boy. There's Jack. Cassandra. Dude, so good. Next time tries used to be so good, not to. Now they just become...
Now they feel like an afterthought a little bit.
Yeah, they're always at the end of the credits. Clive, rip.
Bloody Clive.
Clive's son.
So what do we think after finishing that?
I agree a bit about the ending being a little bit rushed, but they had like 45 minutes. I think it's so good.
It's brilliant.
It's so brilliant. Good. There's next to nothing bad to say about it. I just think it's such a great jumping on point. It's an endless classic.
It's one of those episodes that it's like probably watched like 20 times.
Same.
Plus, you know.
Dude, same. And, you know, it's like... It's not even just us who love it. Like, I know like our families love it. Like, they have a special place in their heart for that.
Yeah.
That era. I think it just means a lot to everyone. Even if you don't watch Doctor Who now, it's like that era does just mean something to a lot of people.
Yeah, it's so interesting. Even my sister and her fiance recently and they stopped. I think my sister stopped watching like mid David's run, to be honest, and then her fiance I think you watched all of David's run and then like kind of loosely watched Smith and Capaldi's eras. And like they've gone back and been watching it, and I think they got to season 3 in their rewatch, and it's like a lot of people love it and they hold this era to their heart a lot.
My mum and sister around me rewatched like Human Nature, Family and Blood. My mum loves season 3 episodes, Blink and all that.
Your mum's so right.
And that's what I mean though, it has such a place in people's hearts, and I think that era is just so special. And you know, I'm not expecting the 60th and beyond to be that as important because it never can be. But I'm so excited to see and keen to see what they do.
Well, this is when we watched this stuff. It was all new and it was all brand new and like just exciting. The 60th and Russell T Davies' 2 era. I'm sure we're gonna love it, and I hope we do. But we're never gonna have this, like just because this is so personal to us, being like 5 or 6, such an integral part of our childhood. Whereas the stuff now isn't stuff that is, it's stuff that may change our lives a little bit and things like that. But these first 4 or 5 seasons were like an integral part of our upbringing that genuinely did affect us on like a mental level because we grew up with it.
Absolutely.
Whereas the new stuff, we're kind of already who we are.
Yeah,
sad
absolutely.
Men.
Yeah, pretty much. So this is our countdown to the 60th, which we're so excited about. I am so excited.
So excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Like we said, this is March right now. So the 60th is like 8 months away still.
We're so far away. That's all right.
But by the time you hear it, it's just around the corner. It's 8 weeks away, maybe even less. And that's so exciting.
Do you have a message to yourself in September?
Enjoy what's to come, Aiden, because it's not going to happen again.
I will. Okay, I'm more meant like personally, but that's all right.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, how you doing? Like,
don't worry if you haven't done anything this year. At least you have Doctor Who.
Okay, yeah, mine would be. I really hope I'm out of my Time of Victoria's phase.
Surely you would be.
Oh, you'd hope so.
The Time of Victoria's stage only lasts from November 2009 to December.
So what,
January 1st.
You give me 2 months of Time of Victorious and then it's over?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
If not, then you're not Time of Victoria's stage anymore. You're just the Valeyard.
I don't know if I
This is
agree
such
with
a niche
okay.
comment.
I don't agree with that.
No, I don't. I'm just
what the fuck are you doing about? That's alright. It's hot. Alright. Past Connor is going to the pub.
You're off to the pub. Yeah, is your fam down at the pub?
No, I'm seeing Mitchell.
Oh, that's cute. Thanks for the invite.
That's the third time you said that today. I don't get it.
I'm just saying.
Where's my invites to stuff?
Are you inviting me to the pub?
You want to come to the pub?
No, I've got to cook dinner.
Well, there you go. What are you cooking?
Tacos.
Let him cook.
Let the boy cook.
Let him cook. Not fish tacos, though, because Aiden doesn't eat fish.
Well, I don't. But tell Mitchell that I hope he enjoyed the preseason game.
Will do.
And hopefully
you're both Freo friends.
Fremantle are in for a good season. Oh, we'll note September is the grand final. So this is coming out around the grand final. Yeah.
Can you believe they're in it, though? Did you see that coming?
I don't know. I don't want to run myself into a hole here. I hope they're in the grand final.
Well, I jinx it.
There's
nothing to touch wood with. This is plastic.
This is AFL for all you UK listeners. Anyways, I've been Aiden.
I've been Connor. Thank you so much to Rose.
We enjoy,
we love ya.
I'm speaking, I guess, from myself here, but I think that was so much fun. I had a lot of fun doing that.
What's season 2 each episode?
Next week, we're going to be doing Love and Monsters.
Oh, of course.
Because different opinions, it'll be a lot of fun. And it's a funny episode. It's fun to laugh.
So fucking great. All right, so next week we're doing Love and Monsters, everybody. Remember to hit subscribe, like, and tell your friends and family that Aiden and Connor sent you.
Yeah, and give us a 5-star review on Spotify, if that's where you're listening.
Someone commented to me the other day, said, you're not a 5-star podcast, you're only 4.8. And I was like, yeah, what are you going to do?
Yeah, some fuckers downgraded us. Anyways, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at 50dog. Hit subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Are we going to sing an outro, even though this isn't a normal podcast?
Why not?
Let's do it.
It's Aiden and Connor's podcast.
We're doing Doctor Who watch-alongs.
Hey, look at us go.
Doing Doctor Who watch-alongs.